Right now, in the skies above the Middle East, war is heating up between Israel and Iran. But in the shadows, a $2 billion stealth bomber waits silently, the B-2 Spirit. What is it, and why does it matter now more than ever? In the shadow of a growing conflict between Israel and Iran, the world watches with rising tension, and one name keeps surfacing in whispers and headlines: the B-2 Spirit. This is not just a bomber, it's one of America's most powerful and secretive weapons, often described as a ghost in the sky. Designed for stealth and deep penetration bombing, the B-2 Spirit can bypass the world's most advanced radar systems, deliver both conventional and nuclear payloads, and fly missions lasting over 40 hours without detection. It carries up to 40,000 pounds of bombs, including deadly bunker busters, that could cripple even the most fortified underground sites. Exactly the kind Iran has spent decades building to protect its nuclear program. As the Israel-Iran conflict escalates, the United States has quietly repositioned several B-2 bombers to bases in the Indian Ocean, placing them within striking distance of key Iranian facilities. This move, while not officially confirmed as an act of war, is seen globally as a direct warning. If the war spirals further, America might intervene decisively. The US has a long history of using strategic bombers like the B-2 to enforce deterrence and maintain military superiority. And now, with the Middle East on the edge, the B-2's silent wings loom large over the possibility of a broader regional war. The fighting began in earnest on June 13, when Israel launched a series of airstrikes targeting Iranian nuclear research facilities, missile factories, and drone production sites. Cities like Isfahan, Arak, and Fordow, known for housing nuclear infrastructure, were struck with pinpoint precision. Iran responded quickly with a wave of ballistic missiles and drones, firing over 400 missiles and nearly 1,000 drones. However, thanks to Israel's advanced air defense systems, only a small number of those attacks reached their intended targets. Still, the human cost is high. Reports say more than 700 Iranians, many of them civilians, have died, along with at least 24 Israelis. The scale and speed of destruction have shocked the global community. Iran has now openly threatened the United States, declaring that any direct involvement, especially from assets like the B-2, would lead to all-out war, including missile strikes on US military bases across the region. Tehran is also reportedly preparing its Revolutionary Guard to retaliate if American bombers enter the skies over Iran. At the same time, US officials remain cautious, using the deployment of B-2s as a psychological tool, a powerful message that Washington will not hesitate to act if its interests or allies are pushed too far. Israel, meanwhile, continues its campaign, claiming to have destroyed over half of Iran's known missile and drone facilities. Still, the conflict remains far from over, and each day brings the region closer to a tipping point. As the war grinds on, diplomats across Europe, the United Nations, and the Arab world call for restraint. But with Iran demanding Israel stop its strikes before any talks can begin, and Israel insisting it will not pause until Iran's military threat is neutralized, peace remains a distant hope. And above it all, the B-2 Spirit waits, silent, invisible, and ready, reminding the world of the terrifying power that could be unleashed if this conflict escalates any further. If you found this video informative and eye-opening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others who follow world affairs, and most importantly, subscribe for more updates on global conflicts and defense news. Your support helps us bring you more powerful content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.